You're live, that's what she said, but we're feeling dead. This is the Aaron Zero Show podcast, March 24th. What do we have here? Israeli strike kills 10 top Hamas official. Gaza toll crosses 50,000. Bar the Wheel was head of Palestinian outfits team for indirect truce talks with Israel in 2009. 30 die in attacks on Rafah and Khan Yunis on Sunday. And demonstrators light up their phones outside Israeli Defense Ministry calling for action to secure the release of hostages. And the people in Israel don't seem to be really be bothered about the lives of Palestinians. It's just like it doesn't count. After all, the bombs and missiles have dropped. They're only worried about their hostages, and they're not worried about innocent Palestinian lives that are being killed daily by the Israel war machine. Ukraine US teams meet in Saudi on ending war talks with Russia today. And according to Mr. Steve Witkoff, envoy of Mr. Trump, uh, they are first going to try and have a Black Sea ceasefire in the Black Sea that affects the shipping. And if that can happen, then they will go on to the ceasefire in the front lines and shootouts, as he says. And of course, Mr. Witkoff met Mr. Putin, and he says Mr. Putin is a very smart man, and all the land belongs to Russia. It doesn't belong to Ukraine, which is not the case at all. Mr. Trump now broadens campaign of retaliation against lawyers. Now, here's a man who depended upon lawyers his entire life, and he's retaliating against lawyers, saying that if if they're unfair to us, then we're going to take action against them. The Pope is out of hospital after 5 weeks, where he was battling pneumonia and made his presence known at the Vatican. And we hope the Pope is well. And according to the US, key Houthi members are killed in strikes. And including the group's top missile specialist, according to White House Mr. Waltz. And then US lifts bounties on Taliban officials, including Sirajuddin Haqqani, after the Taliban released a US national called Gleeman. They have lifted the sanctions against the Afghanis, and who knows, maybe it's a new chapter. And then what else do we have? Pakistan charges Baloch activists with sedition, terrorism, and after she led a demonstration which ended in the death of 3 protesters. The UK plans to send people who fail to get asylum to migrant centers in Western Balkans, countries like Albania, etc. And then Bangladesh High Court to hear Chinmoy Das bail plea on April 23rd. And poor chap, he's an innocent guy. Anger and fear, more tourists are turning away from Trump's America. They don't want to go there. Why spend our dollars and possibly get arrested by immigration at the airport? It's a no-brainer. Doesn't make sense to go to the promised land. And what do we have here? Relief to telcos, government to set wave spectrum usage fee. Voda top beneficiary move ahead of Starlink entry. So spectrum usage charge for bandwidth which was auctioned after September 15, 2021. Now moved to waive off fees for spectrum bought through auctions before 2022 is likely to be approved soon. An aggressive competitive bidding process has helped the exchequer get the best price for airwaves. So Vodafone Idea may get a benefit of around 8,000 crore. The company has a debt of over 2 lakh crores. And now, deep discount drives India's consumption story. Pay less on Amazon. E-tailer cuts seller fee, focus on products priced under 300 rupees. Move comes amidst rising QCOM competition. Shoppers with smaller budgets stand to gain the most as companies doing away with referral fees or commission charged to sellers for products across a range of products under 300 rupees for middle class, which has been bearing the brunt of high inflation. Some reduction can nudge them to spend a little more. Amazon has also reduced shipping fees for all retailers, bringing them down to rupees 65 from 77. Zepto, I spy of larger planned grocery orders, may hurt margins, deep discounts but higher minimum order. This strategy, analysts say, comes with trade-offs, particularly profitability. And IPO bound 830 grand ESOPs to 1,300 employees, stock options worth about 7 crores. The electric scooter manufacturer is preparing for IPO, which is expected soon. Strong trade momentum for India in December quarter has seen a strong goods and services trade momentum in December quarter, a report by UN body UNCTAD. And so we are doing well little by little. India is going to get there and be a developed nation with all your help. So buy more and buy Indian. And on that note, we end our show. Subscribe if you want to know.